Do you want to feel tall, confident, and slimmer in your posture? Do you wish to have a balance of strength, flexibility, a better symmetrical body alignment? Would you want to eliminate chronic muscular tension, headaches, restricted blood flow, pinched nerves, constricted breath, bulged belly, and fatigueness? All you need is a drop of curiosity, a little discipline, and make time to practice. Pilates makes this guarantee. In 10 sessions, you will feel the difference. In 20 sessions, you will see the difference. And in 30 sessions, you will have a whole new body. What distinguishes Pilates is its incorporations of the following 6 principles: control, concentration, the powerhouse, precision, flowing movements, and breathing. In this Fusion Pilates approach, neutral spine and neutral neck is important as it allows your life force or your energies to flow, and it has to harmonize your mind and the body and the spirit together. Take your pelvis back and forth towards the knees and ribs to create 2 extreme arch and a flat back. Align into a neutral spine, neither tuck or arch, but lengthen. Draw both power of your ribs towards one another as an imaginary cue of zipping up a corset. Focus on lengthening through your crown of the head and tuck your chin towards your neck slightly for a neutral neck. A good way to stabilize your core is to control and concentrate on your alignment as you move your legs. With a precise movements on your legs, inhale to lift your legs and exhale to return. Most senior folks encounter cramps here and there, and it is important to ensure that you are fully warmed up before engaging a more intensive repertoire. Stabilizing your core and your shoulders, sway your knees to one side, open your hips for a nice adductor muscle stretch and hip flexor release, and repeat the other side. Continue to stabilize your core, raise your legs up into a 90-degree angle, sway over towards your right side and pull your knees towards the right side of the body. Bring it back to the center and pull your knees towards your chest, and at the same time rotate over towards your left side and repeat the other side again. The key to your movements is to ensure that your thighs are together, knees together, and your ankles are together. And stabilizing your core and the shoulders, ensure that you have that precise movements of moving one side to another in a very careful, constructed movement. The modified single leg stretch helps you to synchronize and familiarize with your breath, and in a precise movements with a 90-degree angles of your knees to hip and ankles to knee. Exhale as you extend the legs and inhale to return. And progressively work on your double leg extension. If your lower back tends to arch, do not extend your legs too far. When you're very comfortable with these movements and still can stabilize your core, just try to extend your legs out and do a simple scissor without moving your legs too wide. Just a few reps will do. Keeping your feet with your hip distance apart as you draw the energies from the earth, raise your buttock up towards the sky, vertebra by vertebra, exhale to go up, and inhale to come down as you lower the hips and lengthen your lower back. After 6 reps, continue to hold into your shoulder bridge pose and raise your heels up for strengthening of your hamstring, calf, and buttock. Continue to stabilize your pelvis at the shoulder bridge height while you raise your heels. Next, support your lower back while you proceed into the transitions of shoulder bridge extension. Raise your legs to a 45-degree angles, do not drop the hips, and keep your body weight distributed evenly through the midline without shifting into the supporting leg. If you like to take yourself to the next level, you can release your hands from supporting your lower back and continue with your leg extension. Be sure not to shift your weight around or adjust your position. After your 6 reps, slowly release your entire back down, vertebra by vertebra towards the ground, and give a good hug on your knees. The 100 works up to 100 palms as you inhale for 5 palms and exhale out for 5 palms. Curl the head and shoulders off the mat and anchor the base of the shoulder blades on the mat. Extend your legs to a 90-degree angles and keep your knees bent as though your back is resting on a yoga block. The crisscross strengthen your obliques, the abdominal muscles that form your waist. Begin by crossing the opposite shoulders towards the opposite knees and avoid pulling your head, just allow your fingertips to touch the back of the ear. Anchor the shoulder blades on the floor while crisscrossing and avoid flipping off the hip. Gliding the toes towards the knees and extend the full legs to the sky as you inhale without changing or collapsing your hip. Keep the head in line with the spine, resisting the collapse of your chest by supporting your palm on the floor. The half clamps basically help to strengthen the gluteus medius, which is the outer edge of the butt and is responsible for stabilizing your pelvis. The shoulders and the hips must remain stacked. Activate your buttock to raise your legs up. If you find the half clamp is too basic and you wish to intensify, try the crane. Taking note to avoid lumbar compensations, as very common, you will see people rock their pelvis backward. Always make sure the lower back is positioned neutral. The butterfly helps to loosen out your hip tension, and it also creates a grounding and calming emotion. The waist lengthening helps in your lateral extensions and create a tall and lean torso. Be sure to ground your buttock and legs to hold up your core. This is also a nice preparation before the saw. The saw is a wonderful way to experience oppositional stretch. Inhale as you raise your arms up to the shoulder height. Exhales as you rotate at the waist and dive forward head first, reaching your left arms towards your right leg. Pull in your abdominal muscles and reach your pinky fingers past your small toes as if you are going to saw it. This side stretch works into the oblique muscles. Avoid collapsing your shoulders nor bending your body into half. Create a nice tall extensions of your spine and rooting down into your glutes. Side stretch also lengthen your waist, creating a long and lean muscles at your torso. The twist will strengthen your obliques muscles and spinal extensors. It helps to improve your postures in a seated positions and lengthen the spine against the pull of the gravity. The main purpose is to focus on the stabilizing of your core while maintaining a rotating actions. Anytime you're able to get a control of the twist movement, you can add on a side stretch for a long lever extension. Just stretch out your arms to create a long and lean muscles. Swimming is an opposition movement. It helps to lengthen the stomach muscles while strengthening the back muscles. It tones the shoulders, the hips, and the thigh as well. Maintain your neutral lower back and lengthen your body through the back of your neck. Continue to alternate your arms and legs for 5 breath cycles. The swan dives strengthens the abs, buttock, hamstring, and the entire back of the body. It helps to improve the spinal mobility and increases self-confidence when your back is not rounded. Use the modified versions by placing your palm on the floor, keeping them underneath your shoulders, and rock back into the dive without bending your knees or extend the arms. When you have enough core strength, you can dive forward with an extended arms and legs. Exhales to dive it down. Center your core in a powerhouse and flow through the dive. Feel the freedoms that comes from trusting and relying on the inner strength. If you're experiencing discomfort on your back, you can just do the swan without the dive. And lastly, give yourself a rejuvenating shell stretch. We hope you have enjoyed this Pilates episode. See you next time and thank you for watching.